Hello everyone, today I'm going to take you through very basic concepts in Autocad, and these are trimming and extension. So when it comes to trimming, is used to cut off unnecessary parts of a drawing or an object in Autocad. So I have some objects, as you can see in my working area. I drew them. So you can see that in our drawing, there are some parts which are unnecessary. So these extensions are not supposed to be there. So what you're going to do now, you're going to use the trim function in AutoCAD to help us reduce these lines to necessary length. So what you do is you go to the Home tab. As you can see, go to Home tab. Then in the Home tab, there is a panel known as Modify. Here it is, Modify. Then in the Modify section, you can see there is a symbol here, or a sign of a scissors. Then you're supposed to click on it. Then after you have clicked on it, you are going to see that it's going to have a drop down menu which contains two options. The first option is trim and the second option is extend. So in our case here, we want to trim. So you just click on trim. Then after you have done that, you come to your working area. In your working area, there is a prompt which is asking you to select objects or select all. So what you do now, you just click on enter. Then after you have done that, there is another prompt also which is asking you to select the object to trim. So what you're going to do now, you are going to select the object that you want to trim. So you go to this section and see that before anything has been done, AutoCAD will provide you with a preview of the changes that will be made after you have trimmed. So in our case, as you can see, that's what we require. So you go ahead and right click to trim that line. If you go to the second line, you just right click and you can see it has been trimmed. So you can trim multiple lines at once by selecting all of them at once. As you can see, I've selected all of them at once. Then you right click and you can see I've carried multiple trimming of different objects at once. So that's how you do trimming in AutoCAD. The other concept is what we refer to as extend. In extend is whereby you want to meet an object to the edge of another object. Let's say, for example, as you can see from the second geometry here, I have some lines which are ending, I think, almost 3/4. But I want now these lines to extend. I want these lines to extend up to this line. So what do? You follow the same procedure as we have done in trimming. So you go to Home tab here, and in the Home tab you have the Modify panel, and in that you can see the same with the scissors one. Then you click, there's a drop down menu that is going to pop up. Then in our case, we want to extend. So after you have done that, if you go to your working area, there is a prompt which is asking you to select object. So what you're supposed to do, just click on enter. Then after you have done that, you can now select the object that you want to extend. And I want this line to extend up to the other line, this one also, because there are so many, and doing one by one to take you more time. And when it comes to modeling, as you all know, you need to be more faster because there are so many things there are so many details that you want to include in your drawing. So what you do in a simpler manner, because I want all these lines to be extended, you just highlight them, all of them at once. And if you highlight them at once, you can see they are going to be extended simultaneously. So that's how you do when it comes to trimming and extending of lines in AutoCAD. This makes your work more, this helps you to carry out your work in a more faster way. Thank you.